careful they can fix with this current roster, but let's get into it. Time for Gavutu to start things off in this best of 5 between Royal Ravens and Mutineers. Minnesota, we're happy to be here. This venue, by the way, it's awesome.
Old school.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, even this room just reminds me of old school, like MLG event, UMG event, anything. I mean, that's just, you know, we're in this ballroom.
It kind of brings you back.
Yeah, brings you back big time. I'm loving it, though.
Wanda Gizmo's POV hit down to 4 HP, and it's Awakening that's able to snap. Nasty tries to get it roll. It's actually Afro. That's now going to be 3 in a row for him. He's able to take out Vivid, and they start to rack up the time. And he is just hitting right now. Hitting on Disguise's forehead. Is in range. The MP40 locking it down.
Oh my gosh!
Give him 6. The man is eating early in this hard point.
I just went away from that glide. Not going to get the glide bomb. Gizmo's going to get that trade, though, but they're already set up here for P2. I mean, they just have them locked in with the pressure that you saw. You can see Nasty trying to work the top side of the map. Dave's going to pick that on up, but a good amount of time there for London Royal Ravens. Still, Florida going to have to try to break on through. Vivid going to get cut down. We talked about their break potential so far, and it's still pretty bad.
Well, let's see what Awakening is able to find as he's going to catch the stun, but at least he'll be able to call it in top. And Gizmo able to find 2 before he's going to drop. The push, I thought, comes in, but the reload gets off just in time, and where you saw Afro going the 6-3, now Awakening's turn to turn up. What a beast he has been for this squad. 6-3, 4 in a row, trying to build.
Again, he gets 2 kills. He gets a multi-kill to hopefully open things up, but that just changed it. I mean, you good? You're moving me around?
Well, I was trying to see. I thought this TV was clearer than the other one, Joe, so I was trying to look the other side, but it's the same thing, so never mind.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, even then, right? Awakening, he gets a multi-kill. Can they break, though? That doesn't happen. 71 points in a row for the London Royal Ravens, but over towards P3, you have the early setup for the Mutineers. After, though, it looks like, okay, maybe I thought he was going to try to sneak through towards that lower side ship, but he's going to try to get that kill onto Awakening. Awakening locking down the middle of the map.
And Skies just playing up close and sneaky, able to do it. 3 in a row. They're on the kill feed for Mutineers, and now Skies will try to get the angle from Ring as they look to push out. Just 35 seconds remaining on this hard point. What a good bit of time it has been. They're finally able to clear him out, but that's an effective and clean trade from Vivid. Not going to be able to take on the next fight, but so far, they've locked down this point, they brought it back, but these next couple of rotations are where things get interesting.
Yeah, now if you're London, you're going to just try to keep them locked back here towards the beat side. Maybe you can contest some of this time. Zero just trying to find these players on the head. He's got 3 players in position. Vivid going to win that gunfight as well. And you can see Florida going to push up beach side. They don't have anyone towards ship. Gizmo has that lockdown. So this early rotation, it's going to be great for London. Just look how far back the Florida Mutineers are. Now, a perfect kill comes in. They have the lead.
So you kind of need it after you give up a full 60.
Yeah, they got to respond with one here.
You're going to lose a lot of time. You've got to answer back. Is Nasty doing his best to lock down one side of the map. He'll now rotate over, is trying to get eyes on and able to do just that. But say he wins another, how ludicrous that would have been. But the damage has been done and the numbers have been thinned for Mutineers. But they're here with the close spawn. They're trying to get an opening as Skies is cooking an 8. Everyone is dropping in front of them. They cannot find any opening. Ravens doing exactly what they needed to do. They're answering back with a magnificent hold here at Tower. Let's get to a listen-in with Royal Ravens.
Nothing cliff. Well, front, Skies beat front. Guys, they want cliff. Nice, let's go cliff, get time.
Oh, absolutely.
Go out, get out. Where'd you go?
Still cliff, bro, we still cliff. Push back. Nice. Right, listen, get boat and then Q1.
Awaken, one shot, guys. I still gonna be free, guys. Free tank, just go, leave him. No time.
Yeah. 3 metal steps.
Right, play this hill aggressive, bro. He's outside metal steps. Listen, Sky's still on the left, guys. He said he made cut.
I'm caged right now.
Red tank, one shot, Skies. Red tank, so down, you jump around cage.
Up to the top, okay? One to the cage as well, cage.
Red steps, guys.
No time. Yeah. Go.
We hear the listening there with Royal Ravens. Both teams really just trading blows for now, but you heard what the comms are like as they brought it back. We want to hear it on the other side. Let's go right to a listen-in with Mutineers.
You might go through. This one's dead. You're free new.
I'm gonna push out low.
Barrel new.
They can go stairs, right? You want to scrub on me? Scrub on me now. I'm one shot on you, guys. I got killed by Sun. They're curve.
Alright, I'm staying inside the ring.
They're curve.
Yeah, Kurt, push up. He's Kurt, push up. He's
Staring, nasty, now weak, Good job, one more time.
No, after weak.
Are you by yourself, Tracy, by
Crank
yourself?
No, he's in the ring. He's just gonna finesse in the ring.
I'm going under.
Yeah.
Nothing blind.
Middle thing, trying to go mid.
Push you on that side ring.
Middle thing,
I need it.
Yo, outer fence dead,
Watch out. He's going front green.
In the corner, inside ring.
Yeah, ring.
Watch our green.
No, he's dead.
Oh, Zero there doing his best. Will Smith just laying it out. Hands to the face. He's going to drop them. They're up 40 right now. Royal Ravens looking to get it done.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, you had some late pressure over towards the last hill at P5. I think Afro was putting it on, and then it's on Afro to break your P1, and he's on 5 in a row, up to double positive. That's a difference maker here. You had the early rotation for Florida over to P1 at this ring, but what has London been so good at all year long? Relying on those breaks, they do it again, and they're going to have to do it here. We're going to rotate over towards P2. And while he's just going to try to take this long route, he could flip the spawns. Vivid is playing for it. You've seen Vivid with that auto running that third AR majority of the time. So, just finding it when he can. Maybe slow it down a little bit, find those positions. But, yeah, just kind of been back and forth. The big thing to me has been that P1 break.
Just over 30 left to go here. It's going to be nasty from the top rope. Just trying to find where the contest is in, but I believe Afro able to pick up that kill. Afro just, off the 6th string, right back into the mix. As he keeps having a sensational map. At 20 and 10 right now, double positive. Not only that, Joe, he's got 2 minutes and 17 seconds in the hard port.
He's been hanging out, dude. That's a long time. But that's really what it's been. I mean, when a team has had a hill, there hasn't been too many breaks. I mean, a great P1 by London, but P2, they're right back into it. Dave now on a 5 spree. It's only a 14-point game. Look at the rotation over to P3. Skies is already set up. You do have ring control, though. If you are London, that will allow them to put the pressure on, get those nades, try to get Skies out of this spot.
Well, he's down to 43 HP. That's a great nade through. That's going to be nasty. It's able to hit it and get him out of the point, but they get the close deep spawn. They're able to reinforce here quickly, but Nasty gets that position. You kind of nailed it. Once you have ringside, you're able to continue this pressure, but can they actually get him out? And yeah, I mean, the holds have been great for both sides, but Mutineers not exactly known for their ability to break, as you saw the 0% that was on it, but that is what London is known for, and they might need one here, because now the lead to Mutineers, they're going up 10+, doing an incredible job is Vivid. What a play there. That helps alleviate that pressure. No more push from ringside. They've got to rotate anyway. Can you find more success? And this time, you've got maybe a little bit more aggression than you did last time on the hinge of the rotation.
Yeah, I mean, look at this pinch setup. Awakening is able to get out ship side. The spawns come in. This is an opportunity. You have a 3v2 towards tower. They have to go. You're going to have a pinch come in from Nasty, though. He's there now for the reinforcements. The kills coming in.
Okay.
Trading back and forth, but Mutineers on the rotation, able to win it. And now a chance to win and steal this map one away.
This could be absolutely incredible. They clean up any kind of mistakes from the rotation. Last time through, and Vivid, I think, gets the kill before he drops. It's actually be the flash will take him down, so they're going to be in.
Look at
and now, just 30 points away. What a rotation it is from Mutineers. A thing of beauty, and where their hard point woes have been, maybe they cleaned some of it up. Getting locked and loaded for Minnesota is now Dave Batty's got the cross on one side. It's Vivid on the other, and they are inching closer to victory in this map 1.
And it's just been tough for London. I feel like at times, I mean, Florida's been running 4 ARs. You can see what it's done when they've had to break those setups. Florida's just been so good. They've been locking it down. 5 seconds now. Zero's got to go. Him and Gizmo, not the best map ones you want to see from them, but still a chance. Can they get it to the next hill? It's going to be on Afro to try to get in. Him and Gizmo trying to do what they can, but I don't think it's enough. The tick going to come in, and Florida Mutineers steal the Gabutu away.
And see, that's like, when we talk about this team and, how maybe they might struggle to play with pace, it feels like when they can pull out 3 or 4 ARs in a map, like, shouldn't they be good?
Yeah, that's what's been so odd, right?
Yeah, right?
Like, we get to run 3 ARs with these players on our team, like, great. Like, this
that's what you would think, but it hasn't, right?
Yeah, it hasn't been. It's been sort of like, we have to play Bojaj because that just kind of makes us play a little bit faster. We can play with Vivid. But you saw it there. It was a
team on it, but it clicks.
And it's a very long year. I mean, this is going to be a roller coaster. There's going to be lots of ups and downs.
Yeah, true. Into the search. Time for the game 2 as Royal Ravens will look to answer back, but from the window. It's Dave Patty. It's able to hit the shots. He loves Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. That means I love him.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does he love Harry Potter?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Is that just a... Oh, that's a snipe. All right, we're doing 2v2. Never mind.
Hit it. Oh, Zero, it's good to have you back. Handsome and talented. We'll see as he looks for the angle. It's actually Nasty. He's able to get the kill. Now going to be Skies. I think just about maybe to put it into a 1v1, but the help is there. It's the pistol from Zero, and it's a round 1 win for Royal Ravens.
And these are the kinds of rounds where I think if you look at the Major 2 and what propelled our top teams and, you know, an optic for winning that event, it's these kinds of rounds, these 2v3s, these, you know, sort of small skirmishes where you're going to either have to retake or hold on to that bomb site. There's an opportunity there for Florida. They had the main advantage.
You mean where like thieves excel?
Not right now. Not at the moment.
I was kidding, that one.
Yeah, no, it's
that one
not.
Search. Whew. Sorry, Nate shot. Whoa! Little jump in and hits. 3-0 start from Zero. It is a beautiful shot and puts Mutineers at disadvantage here early. Can he find more? Here they come. Just a little bit of flinch, not able to take off the head.
And you see, this is just an info game right now. You have Gizmo and Afro heading towards this B site. And Skies is just playing kind of what he can. Now, Vivid's going to try to get aggressive. But Skies, I don't know if he's going to see any of those 3 players that cross. Zero's going to be the final one, but the whole team's already through. Now it's on Awakening. He's going to work towards Church Alley. Bomb not planted yet, still 30 seconds to work with. PNC, all the sort of micro movements going on the map right now. Gizmo in a great position. Bomb being planted by Nasty. He's able to get it down. Now another one of these positions with these retakes. Zero, though, with the pistol.
Well, there's the pistol or the snipe. It is hit, and that'll put him out to 4-0. And you just don't have any utility. You don't have any. The tacticals or lethals left maybe to help with a retake. They're just getting absolutely picked apart. And yeah, maybe a fortunate timing on the cross, but the fact is they get through. Let's take a look at the snipe one more time. Little hop. Gets the info with the first. Shot to the chest on the second. Wondrous start from Zero.
And I love what I saw from London. With that first blood, they slowed it down. They knew that, you know, someone on the defense is probably going to get aggressive, so they took their time, worked with their numbers, got towards that B site. Very disciplined after that first blood.
So far, everything's going exactly as it looked like it would statistically, correct?
Yeah, last wins.
Nasty's gonna hit it right up the gut. Oh, I'm just thankfully he got one.
My man was at the buffet, just didn't know what to pick.
Yeah, 100%. Is it now goes to a 2 versus 2. Vivid is Skies versus Gizmo and Zero. The chalice out in the pistol. It is still a poppin'. 5-0 start. Now from Zero is all the pressure falls to Skies. He's got the snipe on the other end, but Zero just got that information.
Oh, the nade and the
nade
stun.
is through, the push is in. Royal Ravens continue to cruise.
This has just been beautiful by Zero with the snipes that he's finding, realizing when do I have to use this pistol, playing the power positions. But even then, right, in the 1v2, I mean, there's a chance where he gets pushed. The call from Florida is, all right, he's there with a sniper and a pistol. If Skies doesn't have his sniper there, he's probably getting pushed right away for the trade to make it a 1v1. But he buys the time, he's playing his position, doing the bit of an up down.
Hits his nade.
Yep.
It's not the easiest thing to deal with, but fact is they do it clean. Don't give up any kind of throw. So it's 5 in a row for Zero, 3 in a row for Gizmo. Now can Florida just get a round, like something to get feeling good about? You finally get a first blood. This time it'll be behind Vivid. You just haven't had advantage much.
Well, Afro's able to bring it back, but he's getting aggressive as well. What else could he find? He's gonna make this a 2v2, but he's all by himself. He gives Zero a chance. 5-0. Can he work it up to 7-0? Has 45 seconds to work with. You can see the way Dave and Skies just playing together.
Yeah, I mean, this might be the game here. If Zero's able to clutch this. Whereas on the other end, you get around if you're Mutineers, maybe you start crawling back, but you cannot allow him to win this 1v2 in the form he's been in.
You see the
He's
weapon.
got a shot. All right, he gets info on both.
Sneaky, sneaky.
There it is. There's the pick. 1 versus 1. Nice trigger discipline. from Zero. Now, can he win the 1v1 to start out 7-0? And he gets some shots in this, guys. He rips him to almost half HP. Starts to come a bit of a guessing game now.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of defuses this year, right? But Zero, he's just playing the 50-50 right now. Just trying to do what he can, and he holds it! So patient, still has not died in this map. I gotta see this from his point of view, because I don't know if he snapped. Oh, he sure did. He sees him around the corner, the snap hits. I mean, he's a bit out of position. He's going to check that bomb, but
I thought he got caught. Yeah, I thought he got caught, but the snap, as you said, absolutely there, and that's a painful one. You go down 0-4 for Mutineers. You lose the 1v2. You got streaks, you got confidence, you got everything. If you are Zero in this Royal Ravens team, what a clutch and what a search and destroy he is having.
And that's just one of those rounds when you have numbers, you give up a free pick, right? There's no trade after Dave gets picked. Shies is not in a position to chow that. He doesn't even get a bullet in.
And that's, I mean, that's as much on Zero, just his position, the fact that the trigger discipline sees them both cross, like he sets himself up for it. I don't even know how you're in a position to trade that, honestly, just based on how they played it.
Well, first blood comes in, and Afro already pushed up towards this A site. You just see the difference, right? Just with those spawns, it used to just be so much over towards A from the offensive teams where they really have to fight over mid-map control. Take things one at a time. A lot of the focus over there towards Fountain, where Awakening is right now. Just trying to make plays through the middle of the map over towards Church. I think he's got in.
Yeah, he's got in, and he could play spoiler. 3 versus 3 now as Vivid and Skies have both found kills. They've taken the advantage, and maybe this will be that first round. But unfortunately for them, Zero is still alive. Now, this time it's a 1v3 with 25 to go, but he's on defense.
I think they saw him. I'm pretty sure Vivid saw him over there, top radio. He just immediately sprints towards A. Mate, Zero's just got a 6th sense right now. Hop it.
Just stick it.
Stick it. That's what I do. Why not? Stick it.
Ah, snap! It's another, but the flank is in. No clutch this time from Zero. Mutineers finally able to close it out, and yeah, it was needed. Now you start to claw your way back into a round by round. And this time, though, as you talked about the need for trades, I mean, that is instant. You don't give him a chance. I mean, he has seconds to get out of that and reposition. Who the hell knows what he's able to pull off, but they don't give him a shot.
I hope he's not winning that one. That'd be bad.
Well, yeah, yes, you're right. That would be bad.
I would just have Pat saying, blow it up, blow it up.
Oh, to be fair, there have been some moments this year.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Kind of comes to a standstill here for a moment. And is this what you thought maybe with the defensive spot moving up a little bit, kind of slow the offense down a bit at times?
Yeah, for London, I mean, this has kind of just been where Gizmo and Afro have been on offense, right? Just playing around this fountain area, kind of opens up the middle of the cut, and you know, you can see what Zero is kind of working angles with the sniper. They pushed up towards A. It's more of an info game instead of, hey, we know that we have the advantage towards A, right?
Yeah.
The offensive team has a lot more to clear. They're going to use their stuns and nades to try to find those players. Awakening in a good spot. The problem is there's not a lot of opportunity to trade here for Florida if he gets caught, and that's what I mean, right? That comes in, glide bomb now from Zero. He was able to earn that with that 7 kill. Not able to connect, and Gizmo tries anything aggressive behind it. The timing's right now hurting the London Royal Ravens. Ooh. Vivid trying to play his life, does a beautiful job here, and now he has his teammates to help him. Dave working up the outside in a 1v2 for Nasty.
What a great job, just getting prone, staying alive. Is Nasty maybe not aware he's got one here on his left? He's at least able to take it down, but the trade should come through right away, and it does. That'll now be back-to-back rounds for Mutineers. But Vivid, I mean, he making the plays, playing his life. Great job there.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, like, you know, you get that first kill, and then I don't know what the call was between Zero and Gizmo, right, with the glide bomb coming in, but Gizmo gets caught there, and that's the waste of a streak. That's then a 3v3 for Florida, which is exactly what they needed to trade those numbers. So you would like to see that just buttoned up a bit. Maybe one player, I say it a lot in this game, just trying to do a little bit too much, trying to make that individual play.
Well, they come out bunny hopping. The team shot is on point. Vivid keeps it rolling. They see it a big round 6. Now trying to do the same in round 7. Let's see if anything combos with the nades here.
Oh,
It looks
close.
like he's going to be okay. Yeah, not far off the mark, but it'll miss. And the AR starting to heat up now from Mutineers. That's just a pre-fire there. And nearly gets a second on the tail end of it. But how this game has shifted on its head. Now Nasty 1v4. They have been picked apart, eaten alive. And what was a 4-0 lead now within a round.
He's trying not to give a kill away, but he's going to try to see what he can find. But I really like that from Florida, just switching up the pace on attack. Nice shots from Nasty. Just taking his time. But yeah, they go for that double chow. Not afraid of the sniper of Zero. And sometimes that's all it takes, right? I mean, we've seen it from teams like FaZe, where Cell's like, all right, I know what the sniper's going to be. I'm just going to take the shot.
Yeah. Or it's going to chow it every time. But
It's 3 in a row now.
You gave the crowd starting to get behind him a bit. It was ugly early, but this mid game, this meta game within the search and destroy, you feel it's starting to shift a bit as now it's Ravens starting to feel the heat. The confidence maybe building a bit for Mutineers.
Look at this 3
You
towards
see
the
it
B
vividly
side.
positive.
Look how aggressive they are getting. Afro, he's in a world of trouble, you would think. Where is the trade? It's got to be fast, but Afro? Okay, but that's a ton of information given to him. So now you're in the 3v3. Bomb is planted. Should be in a good setup here is London. But the nade hits, the stun, I would imagine hit. Dave's going to try to hit a second one.
The info is there. They fly behind it. It's Vivid that'll send it. He's gotten 2 in the round. Gizmo, not a shot in that gunfight. And now Zero on the edge, but there's the double chow through. They're able to take him down now 4 in a row. It all tied up. Is everything clicking for Mutineers?
I mean, Skies knew. He knew that angle top broken, right, in that retake. All right, where are you playing this from? You get Zero back all the way up. Vivid finds great timing middle of the alley to really start the retake process, right? That's the guy. That's what you want to see. Him playing with that pace, taking those chances. The chance worked out.
What the stat that they showed briefly, like when he's plus or minus, was that all modes or was it just
No, it was
respawns?
one. I think it was in hardpoint.
It was just hardpoint. Okay. I couldn't remember. But search is where he's really been struggling. It was around a 0.75 or something, right?
Yep.
Well, he's 8-7 now, and they've got 4 in a row. There should be a one-on-one in mid. There is. Awakening able to take that, and he's got a teammate looking over him. Or at least he did for a moment. Now he's been able to tuck away into a corner, just getting information with his tactical. And he hits the nade as well. That's what just Gizmo and Nasty. Gizmo was hitting. He was pretty weak.
Right, again, you know, we saw London do it a couple of times early in this game. You get the first blood on offense, and then you just kind of slow it down. You have a minute to work with, and look at what this does to the defense. They're trying to find info. They have to go figure out what's happening on the map right now. They have no idea. Nasty's going to work towards P5. He's going to find a kill, gives them a 3-on-3. Bomb being planted at A, though. So because he finds the one player, look what this does. Zero and Gizmo assume this is probably going to be a B hit, but it is not. It's over towards A.
So we'll see if Awakening, really losing him, will punish them at all. At least he's able to get the first blood before they drop it. I mean, before the push even comes towards the bomb plane, you've got, what, 15 seconds or so off of it.
Look at this route from Vivid. He pushes all the way through ruins. He's behind. He's going towards top radio. He's flanking broken. Oh, he went around the map. He took a lap.
Yeah, he goes the whole way around. Thankfully for him, Sky's able to get 2. Zero's going to be the last one up. He's going to have to hit some ludicrous shots, and he starts 2. Now 1 versus 1, just no time to go. No, okay, what in the hell?
I mean,
He's not going to win the round, but what kind of circus shot is that?
as cool as that was, they've now lost 5 rounds in a row.
Yeah, that's the truth of it. Dear God. Well, I mean, a little quick scope at close range, then to get the flick on the wall bang, and you know, when all that flinch is coming through, just to hit it. I mean, incredible shot. It does not matter at all, but an incredible shot. Now 5 in a row from Mutineers. Can they make it 6 straight and win this map too? And you're just going to be thunderstruck if you're Royal Ravens.
That is a hard counter.
Oh, God, they all stack up. There's only one remaining.
6.
He is done. 6 straight rounds from Mutineers, and they're up 2-0.
I don't know who's making that play call, but I love it. I mean, honestly, just look at the difference in the game from the start to those 6 rounds. Florida very active on the map, finding a lot more of those first bloods defensively, showing aggression towards B, 3 hitting it. You know, you just saw in that round, 4 towards A. They were not afraid of the London Royal Ravens on that map when they got going.
No, and that's what I think I found the most impressive, in the sense of sometimes when you're like an 0 for a hole, you don't play the way you want to, right? You play a little bit more hesitant. You don't play as
For me. And then when it doesn't work, you're back. It's just a very long mental process. So when you get a couple
how much
of
do you
wins,
miss that, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
First hanging out with me.
It depends who I was playing with. Yeah, honestly. So, you know, some years I miss it a lot. Other years, not so much.
Well, yeah, the old Ant and Jay.
Yeah, well, we had a pretty good time, but that was a stressful one for sure. Yeah, you know?
I can see that. I can see that. Young Jay.
They figured it out.
Dude, some of those stories for you guys kill me, but probably not safe for broadcast. So, now into the map 3. Gabuto, Mutineers, a map away from closing this out. We'll see if Ravens have what it takes, but Vivid just snap to snap. Nice shots there with the auto, but similar to the map 1, you feel where they can have multiple autos.
All right, I mean, yeah, again,
Should be a solid map for him.
he's got this 3rd auto out, so he's going to try to play around it. But, all right, with the change in control, what does London do? Let's play around these ticks. 2 already on B. Look at this pinch coming in from Gizmo. He can make a huge play here as he is in the Mutineers base. He has to hold on. The team has to hold on, allow him to make the play, but he's just a couple of seconds late, and he doesn't find a kill. He does not find a kill. They do get to take it B, so you have that, but, man, you would love to just be there 1 second earlier.
It looked like he almost took shots and someone couldn't finish it, and then they reacted quick and took him out. Like just maybe one of those times where, yeah, you're rushing to get to the spot and just don't find the opening you want. But if you're Mutineers, you deal with it well. Now kind of send Ravens back to step 1. And obviously, control becomes a very different game. Have you seen some teams maybe adjusting to it a little bit better than others when it comes to kind of the kills versus tick?
I think it's more just like you have to change. Everyone's going to have to change their style of play, right? Defensively, you're not going to allow those. You have to get aggressive when the teams are, you know, on those points.
We won't see teams doing nothing for a minute.
Yeah, I think everyone's really excited about that. But even just this, right? Okay, you've seen what London's doing. They're getting control of ship, and then they go ringside. And again, they have 2 players over towards B. They're kind of just throwing these fakes over at the A zone. Then they rotate over.
Done. So you'll get the extra minute. Be
Thankfully, 1 second later, they don't have that done.
Yeah, Skies hits a good one, but honestly, that might alleviate some of the pressure, not to worry about a pinch so much as those 2 players coming out, so you still might find some value out of the nade, but yeah, it would have been great if that would have hit a second earlier. Now can you hold here for a minute?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, that's a great step for London, but they still have to fight for map position. You lose 3 takes if you're Florida, not the worst thing in the world whatsoever, because that's usually what's happening over at A. They're finding some kills, but Afro and Zero, both going to get out now. Awakening, he's all the way up towards beach side. The only player here is mid-tank at Skies. Yeah, Awakening just trying to see what he can do. And look, they're looking for him. Look at what Nasty's position. He continues to turn around.
What kind of timing does Awakening find? He's starting to push again. It's like Nasty. What timing does he get? It's
not a good one.
It's not great, unfortunately. Right as he turns and gives that up, you get the 1 pick, but onto the point they go, and they'll stop the clock with just under 30 seconds to go. It's basically reinforcements flooding back out from either side, but Nasty after the death right back into it. 2 straight for Royal Ravens, and they've got a chance to put them away here. They're finding all the kills, send them all back to spawn. They're stacking onto it. Second point of progress almost done. There's the second tick. Now, can they hit the nades or can they get in and get the kills? Skies has gotten 2. They might have a chance to stop this. Knock him up all 6 points.
Now 6-5. Can they get the round win now? I mean, even if Florida, you're just hoping to get this on the board now. David's going to turn this into a 4v4. Gizmo put some shots into 1. Dave's going to get taken down. 15 seconds. 3-3.
At number 6, that's Skies wrapping all the way around. He takes a gunfight, but he hasn't quite been able to finish Nasty. The pistol hits, so it's actually going to be his flash that finishes it. Then Vivid inside the point will hold on. But
a lot of work.
Yeah, you get 5 points of progress.
I think after that 4 dead, though, I mean...
I think you want the win there.
Yeah, 100%.
You want the round win,
I think that's still a frustrating round. They definitely expect to win that one.
It's Skies that gets 2 off of it right away,
well,
right?
Zero and Afro, we've cloned them. They've cloned.
Oh, what in the hell?
There's Zero. He's back.
Hey, buddy.
He's back. Whoa. Shapeshift.
That was kind of freaky. Yeah, similar haircut or something, I don't know.
3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3-3. 3
wish that stuff was real, like shapeshifters.
Could be, dude.
Wolves.
Could be. Who knows?
Awakening. He gets aggressive with, well, kind of looking over the aggressive player in Vivid. He's able to take down two and then get onto the point. There is one flanking all the way around. I don't even think Afro really had to make the play. His teammates get the kills, and Afro's still kind of lurking here right between both points of progress. And what a little snap and slide cancel that was. Can't quite get out of it with his life, but he was lurking in enemy territory.
Slide cancel, just headbutt right to the groin.
Yeah, now that probably hurt.
Good, yeah. Not sure if he's wearing a helmet or not.
The pistol continues to get it done for Zero, but he had 6 HP after that gunfight. Quickly will drop after. And nobody on A at the moment. I mean, you've got 30 seconds left, lives, whatever. You just really are going to need an extension at some point. You're pretty close in that regard, but Afros continues to lurk and be a nuisance.
Well, this is what London did really well on their offense. When they would get into a position, they were getting their 3 to 4 alive. And then what would happen is they would kind of put one player on it, and that forces Florida to say, hey, we have to almost like try to retake this, right? So they did a really good job on both zones playing with those numbers where as soon as Florida's gotten into this mid-map position, they're getting picked apart one by one. London's not allowing it to be clean, just like we're seeing right now.
Well, you feel really good about your 5 objective points through the first one. If you hold them to 1 or 2 through this, they've got 10 seconds to go. They've got to get it, just trying to get the shots on the backside of this tank. But the flood will come in. That's Afro once again. Zero then with 2. Last person up is going to be Vivid, and he's likely going to have to be a hero. Not able to do it. They just get the 1, right? Did they get 2?
2.
They got 2? Okay, okay.
But even right there, you had a 4v2 in the middle of the map for Florida to work towards A. Dave's on the point, but 2 players, I think, just get gunned by Zero. So it's one of those positions where on offense for London, it was a lot cleaner in those spots.
Is it just indecision? Kind of once they get those spots for your Mutineers, like just having to make decisions a little bit faster, or what?
Well, I think just sort of winning the next gunfight is
Okay,
really
just
the key.
winning a fight, yeah, that helps sometimes in an FPS. Let's see if you can clean up the defense if you're Mutineers. Yeah, give it up B first. Obviously made it that much tougher. But Gizmo gets the spot, and he'll continue to hold. Nice patience there. As he's challenging with 8 health, now he finally backs down.
Now you see that +3 take advantage. And now let's see how they do this again, because last time through it was kind of just sort of this bait towards A. It looks like they're going to have 3 players here. Zero knows that a player could pinch all the way through beachside. He's read it once, but is he going to read it again? What a play by Zero over towards Ring.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on one throughout the course of this series. Looking to keep it going here. And they're just still worried about hunting him. He's just pulling people away towards his side. They'll finally get dropped, but look at the damage that's been on the objective at A. That's the second part of progress now for London. They still have Gizmo there. Right as I say it, though, he's going to fall. Zero really the only guy up that we just saw on spawn. So this will be a little bit of map control now for Mutineers. Now what can they do with it?
Yeah, great chance here to just trap him in. That's 3 dead. 1 player alive and nasty. Spawns are going to come in.
And you don't have a lot of time. When you're spawning in with 40 to go, and you've got the position like you see number 7, it's just not a lot of time at all to try and get towards the point. This could be a wonderful round from Mutineers if they can hold on.
Yeah, just try to bounce on back. The only good thing for them is, again, that round 1 where they got the 5 ticks, and maybe that's what London is thinking. You know, this is a situation where before the update, I mean, London was probably just wait. They would just try to wait this out, but can they get out to A? Afro, he was the first man up. He's going to get cut down. The trades are there now for London. They have a chance. The angles, though, being held by David Vivid inside of A, and it's
the pressure on A. Things were starting to come apart a little bit, but once they cleared out Zero, it was a clean retake. And then at that point, I guess I feel like you spent a lot of time trying to get the setup if you're Ravens. Once it broke apart, you have 40 seconds on the clock and all map control gone. I mean, you got to win like 2 sets of gunfights to get to the point.
Yeah, get them on a power position. It was just nice timing. Dave was able to work up towards the beach side, right? So then off spawn, Zero gets caught on the angles. They had the position that they want. So, all right, here we go. A switch up now for the Mutineers. Maybe going to try to hit this B zone first. We saw this a little bit round 1 for London. He's going to be the first player up. It's going to be Afro. He finds that first blood. And you can see the immediate shift. And he finds two. Just no trades. Now Zero's watching over him. This is all Afro in the start.
I mean, he's been unbelievable with him on defense. I mean, even the last time through, he's been so strong. He gets 3 of the 4 players on that opening B push. Now you've got a decent amount of time off the clock, but it'll be stopped for now as they're going to rotate right over to A. And we'll see if Zero could keep on cooking. Sorry, Afro could keep on cooking as he hits the mid-gap rotation over to get them off this point.
This is where Florida really struggled. They got into their spot now, but just not clean enough. 2 kills come in. That's going to keep them off. Now it's 3 dead. And look at Zero's position. Similar to what we saw from Dave the previous round. If they can get this trap set up, it's almost exactly like what we saw from Florida.
Yeah, whether it was a Awakening or Dave or someone getting to this position.
Dave did get out, though. He was able to get out.
Well, the beams continue there from Afro, but now it's like we got 26 seconds. We got to make a choice. And they're a little bit split, but they're winning their ones on either side of the map. So now you're spawning up if you're London. You got to make a choice. Where are we going to go? And they're going to try to get right back over to B. Dude, if Awakening wins the second one there, you might have a decent shot to make a play, but of course it's Afro.
Yeah, a bit of a 2-2 split. You do have a nice setup here over towards A, though. Like, while that's happening, that forced all of London to shift on over. That opens up A. Vivid, I thought, was going to be the playmaker. He was able to push up towards front green, but he does get caught. You do have 1 tick in, but you're going to have to get a lot more if you want defense in round number 5. It's London almost flawless here. Afro with the auto mantle that comes on in. We've all been there.
So what do they need to get to? What's the separation now?
5.
It's 5 rounds? Okay. We got 5 seconds to go. They got to try to get on one of these. And the only spot they've really got a shot is at B, but Viv is able to win it. That 1.7 on the clock, is that going to be enough to maybe pull off a miracle and somehow get the defense here in around 5?
Can a second one get across? Can you get 2 bodies on this? That's the problem. Vivid, though, the nades were hitting it. Who was it? Zero.
Yeah.
Zero is watching the cross. He hits both shots.
I mean, so outside of what the round 1, really just impressive defense is at round 1, what dictates everything. Just a great start from Royal Ravens.
And they need this round 5. They lose this. Florida with the 3-0.
And the losers, yeah. And I mean, maybe there are some that could have picked this to go to Mutineers just based on recent results. Maybe had a feeling, but I don't think it would have been a 3-0 fashion. No shot.
Yeah, the Mutineers players, coaching staff, and
their parents, yeah.
Yeah, family.
might have picked it that way. It all comes down to this round 5.
Right, they're going to try B again. Now, Afro's not set up here, right? So he was in towards ring last round. He's not there. Zero is all the way in the back. He does get picked. Watching the crosshair from this middle alley is going to be nasty and Afro.
I was just wondering what you were going to do if you were number 7. If you were just going to hop on A or try and reinforce this B push. Right now, they're just kind of locking him in. They've been satisfied just fine the kills.
Right now.
Yeah. They go up 3 kills, and that's fine for now. But the clock is quickly kind of dwindling. You got 50 seconds or so to go.
I'm actually surprised nobody's been on A this entire time.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I think it was number 7. It was Dave Hattie. I thought he was just going to hop on it, kind of stop the clock. But it looks like they were kind of between maybe making a full push towards B, locking him in.
Yeah, if he can get a kill or 2 middle of the map, maybe they can stack towards B. But off a spawn, the nades hit. London trying to regain. Still down a couple of lives. Working it slowly over towards A.
Bit of finesse. It's somehow able to win it. Just run away. They can't quite get out of there. But now back to the point we go. Gizmo and Afro both able to find openers. The rotating over to the point now will be Skies. You stop the clock once again. You've got 2 bits of progression. And now look at Vivid just over here, like quite literally on an island. As he's stretched out deep, he will get dropped, but takes 1 down with him. They're about to finish A. They'll have just under 2 minutes to work with. You've got a 5 life advantage, Joe. This is doable.
Yeah, I think you would just love to have a ticket B. I mean, with a couple of chances that they've had, I think that could be the difference.
You got
we'll
a
see if
chance
they
here.
get pushed
You got
out.
a chance.
Gizmo,
No.
Gizmo's still alive. Now the reinforcements are in. Look at number 6. Skies is behind enemy lines. Skies. Can they time this right? Skies finds one, Awakening with another. Now Skies all the way in the back. Middle of the alley, he's gonna be nasty. He's cut down. They still have Gizmo though, holding B by himself, trying to do what he can, buy enough time. They do have to be careful though. Lives, there's only 12 left. Only 12 Now
They're
11.
getting picked apart. They're getting picked apart. This might be a 3-0. You've got a minute 23 to work with. You're into the point, 8 life advantage. Dave Patty, how magnificent he has been within this round 5. He's got 5 in a row. The help is there from Big Wake. They get cleared out for a moment. You have 8 lives. If you're Royal Ravens.
Like, this is doable, but they have no map control. They have no map control whatsoever.
Do they need
Awakening
it?
is hitting.
Do they need it? Because they're beaming right now. 5 lives.
2 players are on it. It's almost done. It's
going.
almost done.
It's going. They got
Are we gonna have a 3-0?
It's looking that way. It is tied. 3-0 Florida. Well, majors are always fun due to the surprises, the upsets, the incredible moments. You got a little bit of everything in that first series, from the 0 snipes and incredible displays of skill to a 3-0 upset that who knows how it propels this Mutineers team. What a win it was.
Well, and I think it was our first match, the last major, right? It was London. Was it Gorillas London? Where I think they were down 2-0 and had to reverse sweep once again. Slow starts. I mean, they were able to win that one. But we've had a couple of slow starts now from London teams at these majors.
At Tuger, I expect you to be firing right back on Twitter. I'll be looking for it as you were arguing whether they were D tier or not. The Mutineers